Numbers chapter 34. And the Lord was all, "Yo, Moses, I got something to say." So, tell the Israelites this, okay? When you finally roll into the chill land of Canaan. Yup, that's the place I totally promised. You're gonna divvy it up for your own gnarly inheritance. It's got some totally epic coastlines. Your southern border, it's gonna start down by the wilderness of Zin, near Edom, and run along the edge of the salty sea on the east side. Super arid, super dramatic. Then the line's gonna swing up from the south, cruising through a Krabben Pass, zipping past Zin, and heading toward Kadesh Barnea. That's a mouthful, right? Then it's gonna vibe through Hazarader and hang 10 all the way to Asman. From there, your border takes a gnarly bend over to the stream near Egypt, and it finally cruises out into the sea. Classic West Coast finish. Speaking of West, your whole western border is just the big OL Great Sea. Oceanfront property for days. Total surf zone. Now, up north, it starts at that Great Sea again. Then it's hey, head straight over to Mount Hor. Not to be confused with the other Mount Hor. This one's got serious altitude vibes. From there, draw your border over to Hamath's front gate. Then it jets out to this rad place called Zedad. Then the line keeps cruising on to Zifrin and totally checks out at Hazarenan. That's your northern line, bro solid. Your east border, start at Hazarenan and aim for Shefam. Stay steady, like a sunrise yoga flow. Next, the border dips from Shefam to Riblah, just east of Ain, not the crying one, lol, and keep sliding down to touch the east side of the Sea of Chinnereth, like fresh water with a view. Then boom, the border drifts down the Jordan River and totally ends at the Salt Sea. Totally that's your land, all surrounded and wrapped up like a desert burrito. Then Moses was like, "Okay, y'all, this is the land you'll get by drawing straws, literally casting lots." It's what the Lord said to do for the 9 tribes and that bonus half tribe. Because Reuben's crew, Gad's gang, and half of Manasseh already scored their spots on the east side, right? They saw green grass and called dibs. So yeah, those 2.5 tribes are already vibing east of the Jordan near Jericho, watching the sun come up. Then the Lord goes, "Okay, Moses, listen up. These are the dudes who will help divide up the land. Eleazar the priest, holy vibes, and Joshua, son of Nun, my chosen surfer leader guy. Okay, babes, grab one top dude, like a prince, from each tribe to help split the land, all right? From Judah's squad, you've got Caleb, son of Jephunneh, total legend, faithful vibes. Simeon's rep, that's Shemuel, son of Ammihud. He's totally in. For Benjamin, it's Elidad, son of Chislon. Strong name, chill energy. Dan's tribe, that's Bucky, son of Jogli. He's your go-to guy for that crew. Joseph's sons get 2. For Manasseh, it's Haniel, son of Ephod, so bold. And for Ephraim, that's Kemuel, son of Shifton. Vibes immaculate. Zebulun, you've got Elizaphan, son of Parnak. That dude's totally got spreadsheets ready. Issachar's guy is Paltiel, son of Azan, a straight-up planning wizard. From the Asher tribe, it's Ahud, son of Shalomi. He's got calm surfer elder vibes. Naphtali's rep, that's Pedahel, son of Ammihud. Totally tuned in. Those are the brothers the Lord picked to totally handle the real estate situation for the children of Israel once they hit up Canaan. Numbers chapter 35. Hey Moses, the Lord was like, "Sup from the plains of Moab, near Jericho, across the Jordan. Got some major planning vibes to drop. Tell the Israelites they've got to give the Levites some cities from their inheritance, so they've got somewhere to chill. Oh, and give them some grassy suburbs too. Room for their goats, donkeys, and vintage surf fans. The Levites totally need homes in those cities and the burbs for all their animals and their stuff. The suburbs should stretch out 1,000 cubits from the city wall, not too close, not too far, just right. Measure it out, babe. 2,000 cubits east, south, west, and north. The city goes in the middle, and voila, Levite suburbs central. Oh, and don't forget to hook them up with 6 cities of refuge, like safe zones for dudes who totally didn't mean to kill someone. Total hoopsie situations. So yeah, give the Levites 48 cities total. That's including their chill suburbs. Each tribe's got to pitch in, right? Big tribes give more cities, little tribes give fewer. Everyone shares. Classic team spirit. Then the Lord was like, Moses, listen up, and tell the people this next part is super important. When you cross the Jordan and hit the land of Canaan, set up those refuge cities, okay? So if someone accidentally offs a dude, they've got somewhere to run. They're safe there from the Avenger guy, at least until they get a fair trial in front of the community. You need 6 of these vibe-protecting, safe cities total. Don't skimp. Split it evenly. 3 on one side of the Jordan, 3 in Canaan. Nice balance, right? These cities are for everyone. Babes, Israelites, strangers, travelers, whoever. If someone totally didn't mean it, they get a chance to explain. But, and this is major, if someone smacks another person with an iron weapon and they die, yeah, that's a total murderer move. Death penalty, for real. Same goes if you chuck a big old rock and it takes someone out. No excuses, that's straight up murder. Or if you use a wooden weapon to hurt someone bad and they die. Yeah, that's murder too. And you totally gotta deal with the consequences. Okay, if the dude's a murderer, the Blood Avenger is totally allowed to take him out, no hesitation, bro. But if someone shoves a guy out of hatred, or throws something at him on purpose, just waiting to wipe him out, or if he punches him because he totally hates his guts and the guy dies, yeah, that's straight up murder, dude. And the Blood Avenger? He's got full license to handle it. But if it was a total accident, no beef, no drama, and the guy just got hurt suddenly, or he tossed a rock without even seeing the other dude, and it just happened, and there was no bad blood at all, then the community's got to step in and judge it out. Was it murder or just an oopsie? And if it's a no bad intent thing, they got to save the guy from the Blood Avenger and send him back to his safe city. But he's got to stay there totally chill until the high priest dies. Now, if that dude tries to bail from his refuge zone before the priest bites it, and the Blood Avenger finds him outside city limits and takes him down, honestly, no blame. It's fair game. Because he wasn't supposed to leave until the high priest kicked the bucket. But after that, he can go home, no problems. This whole setup, it's an official forever rule for all your generations. Super sacred justice vibes. If someone kills a person, it takes legit witnesses, multiple, not just one dude pointing fingers, to get the death penalty. And no bribes, babes. You can't buy your way out of murder. If he's guilty, he's got to pay the ultimate price. Same goes for the guy in refuge. You can't pay to get early release before the priest dies. Nope, rules are rules. You got to keep the land clean. Blood guilt messes up the vibes, and it can only be cleansed by justice served. So don't make the land all grody, okay? Because I, the Lord, totally dwell there with the children of Israel. So keep it sacred, dudes. Numbers chapter 36. So the Lord told you to hand out the land to the tribes, right? And he also said to give Zelophehad's land to his daughters. Righteous. But here's the thing. If they totally marry guys from other tribes, their land is going to move out of our fam zone and into another tribe. That's a major inheritance wipeout for us, dude. And when Jubilee hits and everything resets, their land's going to shift even more, bro. Our slice of the pie is going to shrink, hardcore. So Moses, being the Lord's main bro, says, you know what? The Joseph tribe just made a super solid point. Here's the Lord's call on this. The daughters of Zelophehad can totally marry whoever they vibe with, but only if the guy's from their own tribe, okay? That way the land stays where it should, and the family. No tribal trade-offs. So if a girl's got land in her name, she should marry a dude from her tribe, and boom. Everyone keeps their father's land and vibes stay balanced. No tribe should lose their slice to another tribe. Keep the family vibe strong, people. Totally following the Lord's call. The daughters of Zelophehad were like, we got this. So Mala, Tirzah, Hogla, Milcah, and Noah, these righteous sisters, married their cousins from Manasseh fam tribe loyalty? So on point. They locked it down within the fam, so their land stayed in the tribe of Manasseh, son of Joseph. Zero drama, all inheritance intact. And that's the final scoop, babes. Those are the commandments and rules the Lord dropped on Moses for all the Israelites while they were camped out in Moab by the Jordan, close to Jericho.